Good evening. My name is Morbidos and I am here with this video for you on this wretched day of Halloween.
Let's get down to business. Today I'm here to give you my thoughts, opinions / review of these, which are the Pacific RGB fittings from Thermaltake. I recently bought this kit to put in my new build, which there will be a video about when it's done. It's not 100% yet. I still have to change some piping back here, which didn't turn out the way I wanted to, and I've got to add some more fittings and parts and stuff. But anyways, enough about that. We're here to talk about these. I'm going to spare you the boring details of unboxing because, they're already done. But I thought it was worth mentioning. Oh, papers out. Check out the good job Thermaltake has done protecting this while shipping. All the fittings have separate slots that they fit into, and also the cables go into the sides here, and the controller sits in here, which is very nice. Finally, somebody takes padding seriously. It's proper padding, not some cheap plastic crap. So, cheers for that. Alright, let's get down to specs. So, these are fittings for hardline tubing. More specific for tubes that have an OD, that's outer dimension, of 18 millimeters, and an ID, that's inner dimension, of 12 millimeters. The later is very important because these seal on the inside with a little thing that sticks inside. So don't get your measurements wrong when you're ordering pipes if you're going to use these. You will have leaks, definitely. They come, as I said, in the box with controller and everything you need to set it up and have it running. They have 256, or RGB, as that is, colors, which sit on a little ring on the inside of the compression fitting. These fittings are fairly large. They do take up a lot of space, so you have to take it into consideration well when building. I ran into some minor issues, but nothing major, so it was all hunky-dory in the end. As with everything else, there are pros and cons with these. Pros for these being the cables are sleeved black, so they blend in nicely, and they're fairly long, so you can stretch it from almost wherever I need it. This case, or this chassis, is a bit big, so shorter cable would have messed it up for me, but I have plenty of room with actual cable to spare, so no problems there. Another positive thing is that they are RGB. You guys love it, I tolerate it. RGB is here to stay, so RGB all the things. Yeah! The fitting body itself is black, which is something I like. I don't like when the fittings sort of messes with your color scheme too much. Black fittings will go with almost anything, which is perfect for my build because black. The build quality of these fittings are, as expected, supreme. No problems, no hitches, no paint scratches, no nothing. Everything works perfect. And they are RGB. Hey. Now, to the cons, or the things that could have been better. The cable for the lights do come out of the side of the fitting, but you cannot select where. So you're kind of stuck with whatever position the fitting stops in. That's where the cable's going to come out, and if that sticks out in the middle of your build, that's your problem. So they could have made that differently so that it would swivel, or made the gap all the way around so you can actually turn it. Because you can turn the RGB ring, but the cable will come out the same place no matter what you do, so it doesn't really help. Another thing that I didn't like was the fact that on the controller itself, it has the feeds for the fittings on one side and the power feed on the other side, which means you have cables coming out of both sides, and it makes it hard to cable manage invisible cables when they're all over the place. Also, I would like a software to connect to it with. The controller that it comes with works, but it's very basic, and you cannot use like a palette to select what color you want or anything. You have to cycle it through, and you can select modes and stuff, but a dedicated program, or at least connectivity with like Aura Sync or whatever your boards have, would be even better. But to conclude, all in all, the fittings work perfectly. They do the job that they are supposed to do, and they add a little sass to the build, which I like. What are your thoughts on these fittings? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, please consider clicking thumbs up. If you didn't, please consider clicking thumbs down. And if you want to see more, please consider subscribing to our channel. We do a lot of stuff, not just dress up. Hi, do you like shopping for clothing online? Do you want to support our channel while doing so? Head over to shop.level10gamers.com and you can find t-shirts like this one, but also there's a wide variety in both men's clothing, women's clothing, children's clothing, and also clothing for your dog. All with our logo on, and we do get a small percentage of every sale, so every sale helps us a little bit.